Good evening. Can everybody hear me? Little something. Let's turn off these tickers. Let's turn off the chat. Let's turn off the music. Can anybody hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up? Yay, thumbs up. How do I turn these blooming captions off? Get them off. Welcome, Johnny and Peter, joining Red and White Quizzes tonight. Let's get this quiz open on the road, on show. Craig, sound of a rock god. That's still in our WhatsApp family. WhatsApp work family. It still describes the hand of a rock sign, hand of a white devil or something. So, since we met you last, been to Alton Towers a few times. Let's get this show on the road. Share screen. Share the screen. It's the Ian Sims Pub Quiz, 18th of the 11th, 2023. Back once again with Renegade Master. So tonight we have got the monthly roundup, the alphabet letter round, beginning with C. Keep it clean, Craig. We have got Dead or Alive. We've got the missing vowels, superhero round. We've got the connection round. I hope, because that's in lowercase. That's not in bold, and it means I may not have done it. We've got the picture connection round. What comes next? What game am I? And element spelling, flower edition. I've been listening to a lot of pub quizzes over the last since I got Spotify. Can't understand why some people are famous and I'm not. I mean, and others aren't. But are we already got another Butterworths here? The Butterworths are here. The Red and White Quizzes here. The Antisocial Salmons are downstairs. Not all of them, obviously. And Charity Case are in and Khalees is in. So let's begin on the monthly roundup. 55 points up for grabs. 5, 10, 50 points up for grabs. Ignore that. There's only 50 points up for grabs. And it says we start all these monthly quizzes now with a monthly roundup. Do you remember what happened in the last 4 weeks? Or as I like to call it, a month? We've got question number 1. What Halloween costume did Heidi Klum dress in? Someone's loving a hat. Called Z. Who's Z? Who's Z? It's my Oktoberfest hat. Bargain. Just want to get out some big compliments to Amber and her friend Kerry, who went as Wednesday Addams at the Halloween. I saw that on Facebook. Excellent costumes. Although I'm not too sure about the green morph suit. Question number 2. What is the name of a Beatles song released this month? And as I say, if it's this month, I mean the last 4 weeks. What is the name of a Beatles song released this month? Beatles come back from the dead, essentially. Pretty much back from the dead. Question number 3. Oh, in multiple choice. Back up to my usual standards there. Be back on form. It's like nothing's changed, has it? What is the name of Beatles songs released this month? Now and Then, Beyond the Grave, or Norwegian Wood? Multiple choice, take your pick. Question number 3. Who was announced as only the 4th athlete to make the Forbes billionaire list this month? So who was announced as only the 4th athlete to make the Forbes billionaire list this month? Question number 4. Bobby Charlton passed away this month. God rest his soul, England legend. But how old was he? Bobby Charlton passed away this month, but how old was he? Getting a little panicky now, but it's a multiple choice question, and I'm not going to click the button until too late. But let's have a little gander on that while we're doing it. No, it's not. Not multiple choice. And question number 5 on your monthly roundup. Which bird features on the King Charles 20p coin? So, yeah, which bird features on the new King Charles 20p coin? Trevor Butterworth likes to collect coins. He's got pretty much every 50p he's ever seen, ever. Whether nice or not, whether special or not, he tends to just keep them regardless. But yeah, I think he's got 57 Peter Rabbits. Genuinely, I think, Trev, you're actually making the market go up because they're so rare because you own them all. But yeah, but do you know what the new bird is on the new King Charles 20p coin? So that's round 1. Let's go to the answers. What Halloween costume did Heidi Klum dress in? A peacock. She went as a peacock, which is a male peacock. The female's called a peahen and is quite brown. Interesting fact. Or not interesting fact. Most people do know that. A peahen and a peacock. What is the name of a Beatles song released this month? Now and Then, Beyond the Grave, or Norwegian Wood? It was, of course, Now and Then. And also, who was announced as the 4th athlete to make the Forbes billionaire list this month? Magic Johnson. Wowzers. I need to probably have a run through of this after I've done it because I create these like all through the month. Jeebus. So yeah, it was announced as only the 4th athlete to make the Forbes billionaire list this month. It was Magic Johnson, off of the basketball. Question number 4. Bobby Charlton passed away this month, but how old was he? He was 86. 86 years old. Which means he, sadly passed away. That means, how old were you in 1966 when you won World Cup? Born in 1937, you're 33? No. 37? You're 23. 26. 26 when he won World Cup. And he still had a comb over. Oh, never mind. And what bird features on the new King Charles coin? It is, of course, the puffin. Yep, the puffin has been selected as the bird on the back of a 20p coin by King Charles. So, keep your answers to yourselves, add them up. And we'll move on to round number 2. Alphabet round. All the answers begin with C, and none of them rhyme with hunt. Velma Kelly and Roxy Hart are characters in what stage musical? Don't forget, all your answers begin with C on this round. Question number 2. What name is usually given to a Russian astronaut? And it's not Carl. Although to admit, it wouldn't be Carl with a C, would it be? Carl begins with K. But what name is usually given to a Russian astronaut? Question number 3 in alphabet round. Which river formed the Grand Canyon? Ooh. A little bit of geography. Which river formed the Grand Canyon? And question number 4. Rhode Island Red and Leghorn are types of what bird? Rhode Island Red and Leghorn are types of what bird? Correct, Amber, right? Carl always begins with K, and anyone with a C is aligned C. So Rhode Island Red and Leghorn are types of what bird? And the next question on all answers begin with C. What is the name of both Bill Clinton's daughter and an English football team? Not been in here for a while. I don't work from home anymore, you see. I work back in office now. I'm back in manufacturing. So I don't come in this office that much often. I had to dust off the monitor. Got my little toys that I don't know how to play with. I've took some pop vinyl back into work. But yeah, so let's go through the answers. Easy round that one. I hope we've all got 5 out of 5. Velma Kelly and Roxy are characters in what stage musical? It is, of course, Chicago. What name is usually given to... Yes, Craig, we all begin with a C. The first one's going to be North. The next one's going to be Dead, then Red, then Mediterranean, and then Skip. No, we all begin with the letter C. What name is usually given to a Russian astronaut? It is Cosmonaut. Sounds a lot better, doesn't it? Which river formed the Grand Canyon? It is the Colorado River. Rhode Island Red and Leghorn are types of, they're types of chicken. Obviously, the famous Foghorn Leghorn from the Hanna-Barbera cartoon series. And what is the name of both Bill Clinton's daughter and an English football team? Chelsea. So that one, Craig, ended with C as well. So that's your round. Now, quick fire, dead or alive. We're not going to spend much time on this. Just go with it. Are they dead or alive? Are they dead or alive? Up to press of today, 18th of 11th, 2023. If you're watching this in the future, have we got spacecrafts? But also, it's obviously as of today's date. But I've not been on BBC today, so it might be wrong. But as of yesterday's date, then. Gene Hackman, The Equalizer. Dead or alive? Go with your gut. Question number 2. Dennis Waterman. He sings a theme tune, writes a theme tune. And he also, his name ends in man. Ooh. Question number 3. Ruth Maddock. Heidi, hi! Hoody ho. The type of people that Craig Ellis knocks around with now. Now he's got himself a little caravan bus thing. VW camper. With if anybody knows any dogging sites where we can make sure he can park up, just let him know. He's got extra special flashing headlights. Question number 4. Jackie Chan. Marvelously my most obvious answer smash description. Example. Yeah, that's what I want to say. But is he dead or alive? Come on, quick fire round. Dead or alive? And question number 5. James Earl Jones. Darth Vader himself. The Green Cross Code man. I am your father. So, like I said, quick fire round. Gene Hackman. Dead or alive? What have you gone with? Because he is. We're going straight into the answers. We're not stopping. Make sure you've got 5 answers. Let's go. Gene Hackman is alive. Dennis Waterman. Sadly, he's dead. I hope, sorry to break it to anybody, but he's dead. Ruth Maddock. Dead as well. Heidi hi. Hoody no. Jackie Chan is alive. And James Earl Jones, Green Cross Code man, Mufasa is alive. Unlike Mufasa, who's dead. But James Earl Jones is very much alive. Darth Vader's dead as well. So, I mean, got a track record here, hasn't he? But James Earl Jones himself, though, quite alive. So that way, quick fire round. Ignore that title. It's missing vowels. It's superheroes. It is not film baddies. Film baddies were last month. Missing vowels. Superheroes. Who's this superhero with all his vowels missing? Or her vowels missing? It's a superhero, not someone who's got a mental illness who knocks around with Brad Pitt. So who's the superhero? Question number 2. Who's this superhero? I mean, literally, that couldn't be any easier. I mean, that, Ian, is bang average question writing. So, yeah. Let's not waste any time on that one. Who's the next superhero? BLC. I had one of them sandwiches for breakfast. Bacon, lettuce, and cheese. And they're also a pop band from South Korea. Question number 4 on your superhero round. Will you get this one? Sounds like an East European Thatcher. So yeah, who's this superhero? Who could it be? Who could it be? What has he done? What have they done? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? We don't know. And who's going to be question number 5, superhero? There you go. Who's that superhero? So tonight we've got the Butterworths playing. Good afternoon, good evening, Nan and Grandad Butterworth. Hope you're well. Trevor, have you got any of your kids on? How's Joe's nose? And then next we've got the Red and White Quizzes playing. And I think my mum will be playing with Red and White Quizzes, I guess, possibly. If she's not arguing with Dad about putting the TV on the YouTube. We've got the Ansel Summers downstairs as well. The charity cases are playing. And Khalees is bringing all his boys to the yard tonight. If anybody else is playing, just drop a message on YouTube chat. We'll make sure we don't miss you out. So, answers to these very easy superheroes round. First one, of course, is what I am in this house on Saturday morning. Iron Man. Iron Man. Iron Man is the answer to number 1. Question number 2. I mean, this is the easiest one I've ever seen. Well done, Ian, on literally just putting it here. Black Panther. Maybe I need answers with less consonants. Question number 3. So we've had Iron Man, Black Panther, and now we have got Black Widow. Is she a superhero, or is she somebody who just kicks a lot? Khalees has just dropped a joke into a chat. I'm going to drop it all now. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I appreciate it. It's so dyslexic. My auction man yesterday walking around with a cat flap on his head. I like that. Like that a lot. Well done. You remind me of a young Yo-Yo Ricky Martin. Question number 3 is done. Question number 4 is, of course, what elderly octogenarians I fear on YouTube and Facebook. Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer. And question number 5 on his superheroes is She-Hulk. One of the many Marvel, Disney conveyor belt of programs that are coming out. Oh, this one I actually enjoyed. Not bothered about Loki. Didn't even get a try on Miss Marvel. But there you go. Well, I did get a try. I watched 2 episodes, but it was hard. So that's question number 5. We are now on to the connections round. Everyone knows what we're doing. There's 6 answers. Each answer is worth 1 point. If after them 6 answers, you get the connection, it's worth an extra 4 points. However, if you don't get the connection after that point, but once we reveal the answers, you then go, and get the connection, you get 1 point. So if you got to be honest with yourself, don't use no cheater bits. But yeah, so if you get the connection after we reveal the answers, you can have 1 point. But to that, so big 10 points to gain here. And as I say, it is what it is. Don't be a Karen about it. Whoa, Loki's way better than She-Hulk. Sucks. I enjoyed She-Hulk, Amber. It was, I like the way it broke down the fourth wall. Loki's just too complicated for me. And not sure face green smiling, Trev. I'm not sure emojis work, mate, on Restream, but there you go. That's why I used to send them on talking, on voice texting. Right, connection round. Back to it. Question 1. I should say a small pickled flower, not as mol. A small pickled flower bud with a distinctive salty taste from the Flinders Rose. So that's a small pickled flower bud with a distinctly salty taste from the Flinders Rose. I'm not going to lie, I don't answer, and I don't know what the connection is going to be. One of the beauties of writing these quizzes over a 4-week period. You tend to forget what genius idea you had at the time. So yeah, a small pickled flower bud with a distinctive salty taste from the Flinders Rose. Question number 2. A cocktail made with whiskey, sweet vermouth, and bitters. Yeah, I'm still this one as well, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling to remember what it is. Yeah, a cocktail made with whiskey, sweet vermouth, and bitters. Just make a note of that question. It might make more sense later on when you've got one of the other answers. You might go, you might go, oh, the connection is this, and therefore that cocktail must be, boom, got it. So question number 2, a cocktail made with whiskey, sweet vermouth, and bitters. Question number 3. Welsh broadcaster, media personality, and a writer. Her career began in 1982 when she joined the Channel 4 game show Countdown. So Welsh broadcaster, media personality, and writer. Her career began in 1982 when she joined the Channel 4 game show Countdown. And I've just remembered what the connection is, and it's brilliant. Yes. So, easy one, that one, I like to think, so you can all carry on. Question number 4. An adventure novel by Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson, telling the story of buccaneers and buried gold. Arr. Arr. Oh, Trevor, I don't want to embarrass you, mate, but I hope you want to say epic fail. And it's a double epic fail, but yeah. But yeah, an adventure novel by Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson. Telling the story of buccaneers and buried gold. Arr, what is the connection? Arr. Question number 5. Where you can find the Starship Enterprise, Jaws, Darth Vader, and Kraglin. So, where would you find all those things? And I'm not talking about a cinema. Geographical. Yeah, geographical? Yeah. So yeah, where you can find the Starship Enterprise, Jaws, Darth Vader, and Kraglin? Where would you find them? Where Where would you find them? And the answer is not in a spaceship, because you can't have a spaceship because it's Starship Enterprise. Starship Enterprise is the spaceship. Where would you find the spaceship? Starship Enterprise, Jaws, Darth Vader, and Kraglin. Where would you? Where would you find them? Question number 6. If you were a high-profile criminal evading arrest, you would end up on this list. The FBI has one. Interpol has one. If you were a high-profile criminal evading arrest, you would end up on this list. Like I said, the FBI's got one. Interpol's got one. I'm sure they've all got one. So that was question number 6. So there are your answers. We'll quickly go through. So I'll go through them quickly. A small pickle flower bud with a distinctive salty taste from a Flinders rose. A cocktail made with whiskey, sweet vermouth and bitters. Welsh broadcaster, media personality and writer. Her career began in 1982 when she joined the Channel 4 game show Countdown. An adventure novel by Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson telling a story of buccaneers and buried gold. And the last, not the last one, where you can find the Starship Enterprise, Jaws, Darth Vader and Kraglin. And if you were a high-profile criminal evading arrest, you would end up on this list. Now we're going to take you through to the picture connection round. And I'll let you study that while I nip off and get Donna a glass of wine. So this one is not part of this. So we will do the picture connection round. You can study it for a while. Get your thinking caps on. And then we'll go through the results to a picture connection round. And then we'll go through results of the connection round. So what is the connection between these pictures? And tonight, it's a straightforward. You just need the connection. 5 points for the connection. There's no points for the answers. You just need to get the connection. I will see you in a bit. Well, I'm back. So I'm back, and we are going to go into the answer. So I hope you've all got your answers. I am going to be strict on this one. So the picture connection round. What have we got? We have got Whiskers on Kittens, Raindrop on Roses, Cream Coloured Ponies, Crisp Apple Strudel, and Warm Woolen Mittens. And the answer is, it is not The Sound of Music. It is the things that Julie Andrews has her favourite things. So if you ain't The Sound of Music, not close enough, I'm afraid. What I want is, these are a few of our favourite things from Julie Andrews' favourite things. Whiskers on kittens and raindrops on roses, cream coloured ponies and warm woolen mittens. You know how it goes, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that way connection, these are a few of Julie Andrews' favourite things. So, on to the normal connection round. Will you get this? So hopefully you've got your answer in. You've got an answer. Let's hope it's the right one. But let's begin. A small pickled flower. Don't forget it's 4 points for that, or 1 point now if you get after the answer revealed. So we've got a small pickled flower bud with a distinctive salty taste from a Flinders rose. That is, of course, caper. It's a caper. Question number 2. A cocktail made of whiskey, sweet vermouth, and bitters is Manhattan. It's a Manhattan. So we've got caper and Manhattan so far. Welsh broadcaster, media personality, and writer. Career began in 1992 when she joined the Channel 4 game show Countdown. It is, of course, Carol Vorderman. Carol Vorderman. So far we've got caper, Manhattan, and Carol Vorderman. So yeah. Have you got a connection now? Now the answer's been revealed. Have you got a 1 point connection? An adventure novel by Scottish author Robert Louis Stevenson telling a story of buccaneers and buried gold. It is, of course, Treasure Island. Well done if you got Treasure Island. That's a point here for you. Question number 5. Where you can find the Starship Enterprise, the Jaws, Darth Vader and Kraglin. It is, of course, space. Starship Enterprise flies around space. Jaws, off of Moonraker, James Bond. Darth Vader, and obviously Kraglin from the Marvel film Guardians of the Galaxy. You would always find them all in space. Question number 6. If you were a high-profile criminal evading arrest, you would end up on this list, and that is the most wanted list. So, did you get 4 points, or have you managed to get 1 point, or you've got no points of a connection? It is. What's the connection between Caper, Manhattan, Carol Vorderman, Treasure Island, space, and most wanted? It is, of course, they're all Muppet films. Yeah, they're all Muppet films. Some new pop vinyl here. The Great Muppet Caper. The Muppets Take Manhattan. The Muppet Christmas Carol. Muppet Treasure Island. Muppets from Space. And Muppets Most Wanted. They're all Muppet films. Thumbs up if you got that. I would greatly applaud you if you did. Well done. But yeah, I got some Muppet Christmas Carol pop vinyl. Let me tell you a story. So yeah, that was the connection between those answers. Well done. What comes next? Everyone knows this one. It's a little bit hard. We're getting to harder questions now. Anybody watch Holy Connect know that bits can be a little bit tricky. But what comes next in this sequence? What comes next? 30 equals Greece. 31 equals Netherlands. 32 equals Belgium. I'll give 20 seconds to think about that. Well, next time I might do this as an answer straight away after this one, rather than go back through and do it questions 1 to 5. But what comes next? So who comes next? It's not who comes, it's what comes next. 1485 AD. Elizabethan. Regency. These are hard questions, by the way. These are hard questions. Anybody think I've copied and pasted? You won't believe the ones I thought are too difficult for the quiz. But what comes next? 1485 AD, Elizabethan, or Regency. Then Regency. What comes after that? Question number 3. You'll have time to have another answer as we go through the final answers. So, what comes next? EMW. AFHKNYZ. LTVX. I panicked then. That was one question, but it isn't. So what comes next? Just look at what you're looking at. EMW, AFHKNYZ, LTVX. Like I said, these are a little bit more challenging questions. Question number 4. What comes next? Income tax, VAT, money back, so what comes next? Income tax, VAT, money back. And then question number 5. What comes next? Kurt Cobain's widow. Restaurants in Jamie's kitchen. Restaurant in Jamie's kitchen. Pieces of silver Judas received. So what comes next after them? Kurt Cobain's widow, restaurant in Jamie's kitchen, or pieces of silver, and then pieces of silver Judas received. What comes next? So, conscious of the time, so let's keep it moving. Because after this round, we have got What Game Am I? And then we have got the final round, Element Spelling, Flower Edition. So what comes next? 30 equals Greece, 31 equals Netherlands, 32 equals Belgium. We are looking for 33 equals France. Obviously, we have international dialing codes. Had we carried on, we'd have got to 44 equals Great Britain. But yeah, so 33 equals France is what we're looking for. Coming up next, question number 2. What comes next? 1485 AD, Elizabethan Regency. Well, if you're fans of comedy, you would know World War One. And why is it World War One? We have a Blackadder time periods. Yep, Blackadder time periods, 1485, Elizabethan Regency, and World War One. So good on you if you got that one. I've got a cunning plan. Question number 3. What comes next in this sequence? EMW, AFH, NYZ, and then LTV and X. The answer is I. And that is because they are letters requiring 4 lines, 3 lines, 2 lines, or 1 line. So we went 4, 3, 2, 1. And I is the only one that needs 1 line. What comes next on this round? Question number 4. No income tax, no VAT, no money back, no guarantee. Guarantees your 4th one on this one. It's the only Fools and Horses theme. No income tax, no VAT, no money back, no guarantee. 1 for Yo-Yo Ricky Martin. Question 5. What comes next on this one? Kurt Cobain's widow, restaurant in Jamie's kitchen, or pieces of silver Judas received. If you've got this, hats off to you. Because it's age at which life begins. But if you've put anything that represents 40, you can have that as a correct answer. So anything that represented 40 because you've got scoring in a tennis game. Love, 15, 30, 40. You like that? You like them connections? Hats off to you if you've got them. So now back to some easy questions. What game am I? Questions about board games. It's coming up to Christmas. We're all going to be falling out playing board games. One of my favourite games to play is Scrawl. I can highly recommend it if you're playing with anybody who likes to drink and can or cannot draw. But yeah, Scrawl. Check it out. I could put a link on Amazon, but I don't know where it is. But yeah. Each time a player passes go, he, she, or they receives £200 from the banker. What game is it? What game's that? Each time a player passes go, he, she receives £200 from the banker. I've started playing a lot of it on the app, on telly. And I didn't realise that if you don't buy a property, it has to be auctioned off straight away. Makes the game go a lot faster. That's question number 1. Question number 2. Carefully remove a block from anywhere below the highest completed story. Ooh. Yes, you carefully remove a block from anywhere below the highest completed story. We want to travel to Stevenage to see family, and they took this game so seriously. It was ridiculous. I mean, honest to God, it was like watching darts at the Ali Pally. Question number 3. Any player who falls or touches a mat with an elbow or a knee is immediately out of this game. You're out of here. So any player who falls or touches a mat with an elbow or a knee is immediately out of their game. Okay, question number 4. When a player is able to place all 7 tiles from the tile rack on the board at the same time, that player receives a 50-point bonus. What game's that? What game is it? What board game are we playing? What game are we playing? What family event are we all sat around playing that and somebody knocks out all 7 tiles from tile rack and gets an extra 50 points? I do struggle with this game. I think I always need to play a computer version because that does actually check what you're writing, but otherwise you're just in dictionary going, too many clues. And question number 5. What does this card do in Uno? What does this card do in the game Uno? According to the official worldwide rules and memes and YouTube videos and TikToks, but what does this card do in Uno officially? Right, nice easy round that one. We're up to our mark, so we'll come into the last round. Each time a player passes go, she receives £200 from the banker. The game that takes longer to process than your tax audit. Monopoly. Everyone falls out with everybody. Tip for you, always buy the light blue cyan coloured ones and whack hotels on them straight away. Or the orange ones, because then they get it after going to prison. Kick the prisoners while they're down. Question number 2. Can remove a block from anywhere below the highest completed story? Is, of course, Jenga. Question number 3. Any player who falls or touches the mat with an elbow or knee is immediately out of the game. Of course, it's the one that you don't really want to play with your grandma or naked. It is Twister, not the movie. And question number 3, Twister. Question number 4. When a player... Oh, we got a comment. Oh, sorry, Craig. I didn't see that pop up. I'm just wondering on this one, when a player isn't able to place all 7 tiles from a tile rack on the board at the same time, that player receives a 50-point bonus. Scrabble! Scrabble. And question number 5. What does this card do in Uno? Kelly's, I'll be very intrigued to know if you've got this right. It is, when you play this card, the direction of the play reverses. If play is currently to the left, then playing changes to the right, and vice versa. Taken from the official Uno rules. Thank you very much. Mic drop. And on to the next round. I hope we got that one right, Antisocial Salmons. Element spelling, flower edition. Everyone knows the periodic table. We all grew up with it. Everyone knows O for oxygen, H for hydrogen, H2O, water. So, elemental spelling, flower edition. I'm going to show you some elements. Now, let's remind myself how it's going to go. Yes, I'm going to show you some elements. You need to tell me what flower is spelled out by the elements. So we've got rotogen, oxygen, and selenium. But what flower could that be? What flower could those elements spell out? Well, just use your noggin. I'm pretty sure with a bit of luck, you might even be able to work out a flower. You don't have to know the elements. You don't have to tell me that whatever rotogen is whether it's PAK2 or whatever. Just tell me what that flower is. And that's your clue. Rotogen, oxygen, selenium. Question number 2. Oxygen, rotogen, carbon, hydrogen, iodine, and deuterium. Oxygen, rotogen, carbon, hydrogen, iodine, and deuterium. What's that flower? Question number 3. Lithium, leptum, yttrium. Yttrium? Yttrium. But what flower is it? And it's question number 4. Iridium, iodine, and sulfur. What flower? What flower could that be? What flower do them elements spell out? Question number 5, and the final question of November's quiz. Thank you all for joining us. But it is tau, uranium, lithium, and phosphorus. So what do them chemical elements equate to? And once you've equated them elements to the letters that we've ever done, that they are, what flower do they, and I've not gone for self-raising, by the way, or plain. Just normal flowers, proper flowers that grow up in the garden, from the grass. If we've got any gardeners here, any gardeners who like to do flat gardening? Any people gardening down hills? Any uphill gardeners in? No? All welcome on this quiz. Got 8 viewers. Rhododendron. Craig's asking everybody. Craig might be sharing a clue here. Rhododendron. I'm not sure, mate, if I've got enough space on board to put all them different ones. I struggle with number 2. And I don't mean having a pool. I don't struggle. I never struggle with number 2s, to be fair. Quite good. Yeah. I'm oversharing now. I don't need a wee. I need number 1. I had a pint of Yorkshire's Quizmaster. Yorkshire's number 1 Quizmaster. I think there's only 2 others in it, and one of them's got a lisp. So, answers. Got your flowers. Rose. Get on the door, Jack. Rose. Rhododendron is R, oxygen O, and selenium is SE. Now let's give you a clue for next one, because the next one is orchid. Oxygen O, rotogen R, carbon C, hydrogen H, iodine I, deuterium D. Next one coming up. We don't know what any of these are, but what's the flower? Lily. Lithium Li, lepton L. I've spelled lily wrong, but it is Lily. There was room on that door for 2. There was. Jack, get on the door. Because we even took it in turns. She definitely did not want to go back with the Scally from deck 3. And it should be, by the way, Lily. It should be Lily, not Lily. I bet with my fat fingers typing here. Lithium Li, lepton L, yttrium Y. Question number 4. Iris. Iridium is IR. I for iodine. S for sulfur. The final one. Tau, uranium, lithium, phosphorus. Well, we already know lithium's Li. Let's give it a whirl. Tulip. Tulips from Amsterdam. There's a joke about tulips, but I'm not sure if it's child friendly. So, guys, that were your chemicals round. No updated this either yet for a while. If anybody asks, it's a work event. Send me in your scores. Get boosted now. Although I think we're sure they've stopped boosting people. What, 3 years ago possibly? Uncle Mark and the Red and White Quizzes got the picture round, but didn't get the word round. Did anybody get the word round? Did anybody get the Muppets? I'd love to know if you did, because I'd have got that. I'd have got that straight away. Not straight away. I'd have got it after the third answer. But I'd have definitely got that one. So we've got the answers flooded in now. Oh, I've not got a pen and paper anymore. What? This is because I don't work from home anymore. What am I doing here? So I've got the Red and White Quizzes. Got the Butts. Got the Antisocial Salmons. Got the Khalees. I'll tell you something, it's a tight game tonight. It's very tight. Amber, actually, once I saw you were playing tonight, I definitely thought you might have got the Muppet one. It's not too hard. Look, it's a Muppet. Muppet caper. Just because you've just... Anyway, I think I've got all the results in tonight. So, it's a very close match across everybody. 30 points. We've got the charity cases. With 35, we've got Khalees bringing all the boys to his backyard. His yard's mobile now because he lives in a VW Transporter. And apparently it must be like the Aladdin's Cave of Transporters, because all he's doing on Facebook for the last 6 months is selling bits of Transporter van. But with 37 points, we've got the Red and White Quizzes, and the Antisocial Salmons. But winning it tonight is Team Butt. The Butterworths with 38 points. Very tight game. Well done, everybody. No one got the bloody picture round, though, but well done to the Butterworths. 38 points. Like I said, very tight game. Maybe I just need to... yeah, well done. Once again, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to try and do one before Christmas. To be honest with you, not sure when before Christmas I'll be able to do it. Got Blackpool coming up. Got Works Duels coming up. Ooh. I might have to do it early and do it on 9th. Yeah, 9th, because on 16th it's Works Party, so I'm not going to be in a state to do it then. Not like I'm in a state to do it now. So we're at Works Duel and Donny on 16th. And then 23rd, no one wants to do it on 23rd, do we? People are out and about doing stuff. So, yeah, let's pick a date. 9th of December, we'll do it. Because we work party after that's the day after. So, thanks again, everybody, for joining in. It's always a pleasure to catch up. I hope you enjoyed it. I've always enjoyed writing it. And I'll see you all on December, ready for Kimbo. Trimmed up.